What is up, everybody? I know it's been a really long time since we put out any content, but we have some exciting new news for you. Drumroll, please. We're coming out with a vlog. So why in the world are we doing a vlog now? Well, before we get into that, since this is the introductory video, for those who do not know, I am William with NGEN-PCs. NGEN-PCs is a small little company with myself and a friend named Jake, and we build high-end custom computers, typically dealing with water cooling and like signature cases, kind of like the ones behind me. So anyways, why in the world are we doing a vlog? Well, there's a whole multitude of reasons why we would want to do a vlog, and part of that is simply to differentiate ourselves. This is a tech company, and we're trying to break into the scene along with, Linus Tech Tips, along with Jay's 2 Cents, people like that. Why are you watching us right now instead of watching one of them? Well, we do think we have a lot to offer, and it's the fact that we are still a really small company, and we're just now kind of taking off in a sense. We are two hobbyists, we have a passion for building computers, and we're just now picked up our first few sponsors. We've picked up EK and NGEN as our two biggest. We've picked up Rygen Tech, Team Group, and I'm missing one. Shoot, why can't I think of it? Sorry, losing my sponsors. They're gonna mad. The Noxia. The Noxia is also been very supportive of us. Yet, we're a really small company, and we didn't have anyone kind of to model ourselves after. We didn't know anyone in the industry. We didn't know a contact point to get these products. We started from the ground up, and we think that our journey as we progress forward is something of interest to viewers, for hobbyists like you who more than likely enjoy computers. Maybe you've seen some of our work that we've done before. Ultimately, we're trying to differentiate ourselves. We're going up against, like I already mentioned, the likes of Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 Cents, with these huge fan bases. And something we don't see them doing, or even our other kind of fellow builders, is a real vlog. I love watching vlogs on YouTube. I think there's a great part of building computers that's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of background stuff that you guys don't ever get to see on Linus, Jay's 2 Cents, and even other builds. There's a lot of great, fast forwarding videos where you see time lapses of computers being built. There's fantastic reviews of like cases and such, but there's a lot of little things you miss out on when you're not building these computers yourself. Like I said, we're a small company. When we build something like this toe beside me, it's plagued with problems. We love to showcase to you guys the final products, and ultimately, kind of in this scene, it's all about the final product. It's trying to lost words. Final product. But there's a lot going on. For those of you that love building, we think you guys would love to see all the things we encounter. The final product is easy to mask. It's kind of like this video. Y'all don't know what's on the other side of this camera. This whole setup could be this one little staged area, and behind me is, literally nothing. I could be in the middle of the woods for all you guys know. And that's kind of the way when you do final shots with a computer. You always see the good stuff. But the good stuff isn't always the full picture. This toe behind me, it's fraught with problems. It's a signature case, but it only supports one 360 millimeter radiator. Yet I've got another 240 up front. There's things like that we think you guys would love to see. And if you love to build computers, we've got a bunch of great projects that we've been like, man, I really wish we could share all of what we've been doing with you guys. Because I think there's an audience for it. I really do. We are still a small company, and we think that's actually one of our strengths. We're still learning this. We have a lot to offer in the sense that there are other people in our position trying to get sponsored. Our original dream starting NGEN-PCs was to simply get known enough to build computers for free for companies like EK, NGEN, ASUS, all those big names. That's what we were shooting for. That's our goal. And we're not there yet. But we have obtained some sponsors. EK Water Blocks sponsored us, I think, before we even had like 50 likes on Facebook. That's unheard of. Most of these companies, at least if you go to their sites and you're looking for a sponsorship, they say have 1,000 likes here, so many followers there, but that didn't happen. And we've become, from then, an EK ambassador, a program that I'd be happy to introduce to you guys about, and I can't wait to share with you guys. It's amazing. I mean, this journey that we've been a part of, I mean, we've been so, just so blessed with all the companies that support us. Again, NGEN, EK, Team Group, Nanoxia, Rygen Tech, all these companies, putting their faith in us to put out a product that they can promote themselves with is unreal. And we think many of you, want to know how to make that happen. What are we doing to differentiate ourselves? Why are they picking us? Heck, why are they paying attention to us when some of you watching this video, maybe y'all have more followers, more supporters, but maybe y'all are struggling. That's the strength in this. You get to watch our journey as we progress, hopefully forward into all these new projects in this exciting world that we're now a part of. And again, we want to share it with you. And I mean, we're small. Again, I'm playing that up because that's our strength at the moment. Right now, if you message us on Facebook, we'll read it. Jake or I will literally respond. It will be one of us responding to you. There might be one person watching this on YouTube right now, and if they comment below saying, hey, I would like, can you elaborate on the first time you got sponsored or how you did it? Wonderful. That's a video idea for us, content that we can create when we're in between projects. There's things that, I think people get discouraged when they're trying to get into this industry. They look at this toe and they're like, man, I will never get to that. This toe beside me was a 3-year-long upgrade process. It didn't happen overnight. Yes, it appeared on the internet in one go, but I sure as heck couldn't afford to buy all this at once. It came in phases. And eventually I transplanted all the core components in here to this case, which buying this whole case was a whole other phase. And many of our projects are like that. And I think having that kind of honest viewpoint will really encourage some other people to maybe either find this as a passion, to take the step up to where, hey, I'm ready to build my dream computer that I keep seeing these guys doing. Hey, these guys are fools. I can easily do everything they can, and you are probably right. I'm not sitting here saying by any means we do anything special out of the ordinary. All I know is that the little following we have has been enough to get us to these places, and we're happy to share that experience with you. And if you have any questions, comment on our YouTube, message us directly on our Facebook page at NGEN-PCs, and we'll respond, and we have that ability. But we've got a lot of exciting projects we want to share with you guys. I mean, we picked up a WinBot, for example, from NGEN. That is coming up in some other vlogs we've already filmed. We even picked up a Z-Tower, actually, and it hasn't even arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive next week. We'll have a whole video when we pick that up. And another thing we think these will be great for are our clients, because we have, random people that message us and want us to build them a computer. I mean, that keeps us in business. It helps us fund this hobby of ours. And we're always happy to do so. And some of our clients have had amazing projects that have gotten us a lot of attention. Like the HyperBeast project. I mean, it was so cool. And finally we got to see, on the internet, a fully complete HyperBeast build. We only ever saw the case. So few people even had them in the first place. I never even saw a good build. So we were so excited to take that on. And there were so many cool little things that, went into that project that I think you guys would appreciate. We encountered problems during that. It took a lot to get to that final review. And if we release vlogs, we can show you, hey, on this day we did this and we hit a roadblock. We had to wait, 3 more days till we got this new part in because it didn't work. You can see kind of what, we encounter on a day-to-day basis. And if you're interested in computers and computer building, I mean, we think that's a great little market and something we want to share. To elaborate for clients, if you buy a computer from us, for example, you get to watch your computer from start to finish. Like, that's super cool to us. And we think that not only is that giving us content to share with you, I mean, you can go back and watch, oh man, that's my computer. Or, oh man, they're really struggling with doing this. I recommended this mod. I didn't think it'd be so difficult. I think that's great and it's genuine. And speaking of that, reviews. I like reviews. I like doing reviews, and I wish I could do more of them. But if we simply can't compete with the likes of Linus, Jay's 2 Cents, they can churn those things out. For us on a smaller team, it takes a long time to produce those properly at a level we think can compete. And Jake and I, we both have 40-hour-week jobs. We both do IT work for different universities, pretty much the same job. And so part of these vlogs are the fact that we can set up a camera and quickly piece together a video for you guys instead of waiting months before this content rolls out. But back to reviews, because I'm getting sidetracked. Reviews, once again, are a final product. You don't necessarily see everything that went into said review, and, I'm not to say that reviews are dishonest by any means, but there could be some glaring thing that they encountered that they didn't like that they forgot to script into the final thing. If you guys are watching me build, for example, in the WinBot that we have, you guys will see, oh man, this little feature right here is really annoying, or this is really cool. And if I do a final wrap up kind of at the end, what I recommend in this case, after we've completed the project, like, oh yeah, I really do. And you're like, whoa, hold on there, William. Like, you said you really like this case, but didn't you forget that, 2 videos ago, like, there was this one glaring problem that you forgot? It kind of keeps everything honest. Really. So that's kind of what we think these vlogs will be great for. We can have playlists of all of our projects, because these projects overlap. Some of these take months, maybe half a year for us to get to and complete. But ultimately, we can make a playlist of, for example, the tow upgrade that we're going to be doing here soon, the WinBot upgrade. So if you want to follow us on a day-to-day basis, that's wonderful, and we really appreciate all your support. If you want to just say, oh, okay, I'm going to sit on this, and then I'm going to binge the project when it's done, perfectly fine. We'll have a playlist up, and you can see our progress and see where we're at in those. We're really excited to bring these vlogs to you, not only for content that we're putting out for our sponsors, but because genuinely, we think there's an interest in maybe seeing what we're doing, kind of how we're getting there, because this has been an incredibly exciting, incredibly fulfilling road, and we also want to help other people out. This community has treated us extremely well overall, and these sponsors have treated us extremely well, and we want to carry that and give back just a little bit to some other people. Maybe inspire you guys, again, to build your dream computer. We can answer questions for you. Again, because we're a small company, we still have that personal connection with you guys directly. Your one voice, that one comment on YouTube, it stands out because you're probably the only comment there or one of the few. So always leave us constructive criticism, if you don't like our videos or you think we should do this. Have any video ideas? Maybe you like the setup around me, whatever it is that you guys see, or maybe you're like, I'm struggling to do this. Do you guys have any, opinions or something along those lines? We're more than happy to help. And along those lines, you can always reach out to us on Facebook. We've had conversations we've had going with certain people for like a year now at this point, I think. Anyways, I know this video was a lot of rambling, and I probably missed a bunch of topics, that I wanted to cover and reasons I wanted to give for creating these vlogs. But just note that we are incredibly excited and thrilled, absolutely thrilled to be able to bring this content to you guys. In general, all your support has meant a whole bunch to us. The time of this video, we have well over 1,500 likes on Facebook, which is something we never thought we'd get to anytime soon. Our sponsors have been absolutely phenomenal. We have to give special shout out to EK and NGEN, and we can't wait to share with you all the wonderful things, these sponsors are doing for us. Team Group, Nunoxia, Rygen-Tech. It's just so awesome and fulfilling to get these projects from them. And we have so many we want to share with you guys, and hopefully can keep producing content. Anyways, if you like this video and like the thoughts of vlogs, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to continue to do this for at least the foreseeable future, while it's most certainly just the two of us. We appreciate all the love and support, guys, especially from sponsors, our brethren over in any of the PC forums that we're on, or Facebook groups. We really appreciate all your support of NGEN-PCs. We can't wait to share with you what we have in store. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, this video actually took a while to come out because we didn't like the camera we originally started with, so we didn't like any of the real content we put out. But we've had some really cool projects, so we went ahead and did piece together some other vlogs that we will be releasing soon. but the quality will be unfortunately less than this one here. We decided to scrap the camera we had and go ahead and invest in a nice camera so we can utilize the microphones and such that I already owned. Anyways, thank you guys. We appreciate it. We look forward to making more content for you. Take care.